Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. I'm coming to you live from the top 4 of the St. Louis Grand Championships. My co-host for this morning, we're like just barely afternoon, is
John Babcock.
That's right, John. Let's go ahead and break down these lists.
All right, Doug Howe on the right with Sunfact, Crack Shot, and Snare. And he saved me the time of reading through his list because he just copy and pasted Trade Federation Drone with grappling struts six times. Then to the left, we have Andrew Schmidt, Indiana. Poe Dameron, Heroic, R4 Astromech, S-Foils, Black 1. Greer, Heroic, Crack Shot. Covanel, Heroic, Leia. And Finn with Heroic.
So, some statistics on people like this type of information. In the top 4 right now, we have 2 residents of Missouri, 1 of the great state of Illinois, and 1 from Indiana. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you I have a preference, but
Team Tobin.
Just saying.
But these struts can latch onto anything, right? Even debris.
Mm-hmm.
So not a friendly board for Andrew, but we'll see.
This resistance squad, it's all about flexibility, and it has a lot of punching power. Greer being able to get the free rotate is so good,
right?
Especially with being able to see where all these Initiative 1 vultures go.
Yeah.
Covanel with Leia, like the Leia crew for resistance is so good.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you not only options with Kova in order to do a red maneuver. If you're not familiar with the Leia ability, you spend a force for when one of your friendly ships were going to execute a maneuver, and you lower the difficulty of performing the maneuver. Covanel's ability says after you reveal red maneuver, you have an additional attack die. So in the event that, for instance, Kova did a stop and then revealed the dial, that would still be considered revealing a red maneuver, and gets that bonus. So it's pretty good.
That's good. Good to mention that before the game starts, and before the chat fills up.
It will come up.
It will come up, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and put out our Choose Your Champion poll. It's very easy to participate. All you got to do is type 1 in the chat if you think Andrew Schmidt is going to be your champion, and 2 if you are here for Doug Howe. 1 for the Resistance. Poe, that trigger-happy flyboy, versus Sunfact, a destroyer of all metas.
Yeah.
Or at least it would seem that way a couple of weeks ago on Reddit. If you enjoy seeing people be irrational,
if you enjoy looking at dumpster fires,
shout out,
burn it bright.
That's right. Shout out to everybody who's taking the time to give us that Twitch Prime subscription. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free 30-day Twitch Prime subscription every 30 days, and that actually donates $2 and change to a creator of your choice. If you want to help out Gold Squadron Podcast, you appreciate all the streaming and traveling we do here. It'd be greatly appreciated. It goes towards the cost for equipment, paying for prizes, travel, bringing in guests, all kinds of stuff. So thank you to everybody who has been a part of that. You guys are amazing. And if you don't know how to do it, type !Prime in the chat, and that'll give you all the info.
Yeah. Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for no one because I like both of these guys. But who do I think has the advantage? I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel the way the poll looks right now. It's kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
Now, the fact that Doug was able to pass initiative to Andrew, because Doug won the roll. Sorry, I marked that incorrectly at first. It's good now.
Oh, yeah.
the fact that Sunfac gets to move after Poe
Yeah.
could be the deciding factor because you're able to move these the tractor around with ensnare. But you cannot understate the fact that you still need to put Sunfac in the right spot. And with so many ships on the board, you have 6 on. You have 10 other ships besides Sunfac that he needs to manage and make sure that he can get to the targets he wants to ensnare. Because being able to boost and barrel roll yourself by taking tractor is really helpful. But if you don't have anybody to give it to, you could be in trouble.
And on Andrew's side, in a roundabout way, he has 3 ships that could almost natively throw 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not just going to keep them in a block. He's obviously showed that. They're spread out.
No, not.
But yeah, Nova doing the red to get the die, or Finn, straining to get a focus result. Yeah, I mean, it's there's a lot going on.
Now, I love the teamwork we got going on here. And if you guys noticed in the opening there, Doug just said was like, listen, I'm going 2 straight and calculating. Everybody go ahead and move your guys.
Yeah.
Because Doug is aware of some of the stigmas of swarms, right? They take a long time to play. But he's moving at a good pace and he's playing it clean, so
right.
It's always good to see. I know, like when I play swarms, I have to not go as fast as he's going because I'm not as clean.
Right. Yeah, you bump one and then
ruin it.
Goes downhill. So, yeah, impressive to see. You know, this farm being at 199. Some others are taking like huge bids, and this is just saying nah.
I'm
1
good.
point.
We good.
So, Greer getting to be a mini ace is always feels good as the Greer player.
Because it raises the value of
the rotate,
and your ability. Because now you're not guessing anymore. I know exactly where you're going to be.
Right. So, I think does Kova just infinitely stay there? Like, pretty much.
She can.
She
can go wherever we want.
And what's cool is that first big middle rock. If we get some drones landing on it, or vulture droids, I think that's range 3. So I think Andrew's just gonna kind of keep his own turret up there.
Well, one of the things you got to be cautious with those separatist drones is while the grappling struts is a really cool piece of tech, you can end up limiting yourself if you are intending to go past the rock at certain points versus being stuck on it, because then you're locked into the 2 forward.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost Ion-esque when it comes to the movement because you know exactly where they're going to be.
Right. But if you're pointing in the right way and you have enough calculates.
Yeah, you just keep them there.
Yeah.
Turret deployed.
Yeah.
Just depends.
So.
Now, again, I want to encourage you guys to participate in our poll. Type 1 in the chat for Andrew and 2 for Doug. I'd like to see at least 60 people participate right now. That'll be about 1/3 of the viewership. By the way, let your squad mates know that we're live here from the top 4 of the St. Louis Grand Championships. If somebody wants to be awesome and throw up a Reddit post, let me know. Machinator, thank you so much. 11 months in a row. Is that Nick Mach? Is he the Machinator?
Maybe.
I always think of him when I see that name pop up.
He did pretty well. Top 64.
He did.
But
there's our participants.
There we go.
Now, you see, people, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is very 50-50. I don't know who has the advantage here. Andrew has a bunch of tools that punch really, really hard. He's got flexibility. I think that's a big thing about his list. Lots of flexibility.
Oh, yeah. But if that tidal wave comes, then that flexibility doesn't matter.
Machinator is Nick Mach.
Right.
Where are you, Nick? I mean, probably at this point, probably driving home.
Bed. Yeah.
Did you make it home, Nick? Let us know.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we're doing a little bit of hopscotch action here by having the black vulture. We have it marked in a dark gray because black was like unviewable.
Yeah. But it's great that I think that's my favorite way to mark ships in the game. Like when I fly TIE Swarm,
Yep.
having those, little tombstone things painted, or if you have the stickers, do it to the base and also do it to the dial. And you can kind of see that too.
Yep.
Because that just shows that, like, you're trying to communicate to your opponent. Like, red is shooting,
Yep.
Whoever.
Shout out to Sandman, Old Para, and Didu out in Poland. They're headed back home from the Polish Grand Championship.
Oh, man. Who won that?
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
Somebody asking, this is Kick.
Stockholm. Waiting in airport at Stockholm. Wow.
Awesome.
So when
nice. Daidu and Old Para were top 4 runner-ups.
all right, sweet.
Apostasis, thank you for the post. The Rack Vader got bumped out by Andrew Schmidt.
Okay.
So no more Rack Vader.
Ryan Krause.
Here's that situation I was telling you about. Doug is doing a great job of managing this rock. He didn't clip it yet. It's close, not quite yet.
Yeah.
He's not ready to deploy. He has choices now.
Yeah.
Blue coming forward. He's got a firing line. He's keeping it wide. He can break on Poe if Poe ends up over pursuing to this lane right here.
Yeah, real jealous of the link that Vultures have as a TIE Swarm player, but it's been talked about enough.
Finn,
FFG hates TIE fighters.
Finn moving up, focusing. Remember the errata to his ability on defense. He does end with the strain if he ever uses it. Previously, because of words as written, that didn't quite work, so they reworded how strain works.
Yeah.
So it works now.
Yeah. Which is good, right?
That was the intent.
Like the instruction book has changed, but what's on the card hasn't. So
One bank. Looks like Andrew is committing to attack to the center.
yeah.
Let's listen in and see how things are going. Firing on what looks to be green as it is unobstructed. This is from Poe.
Yeah, and not staying stressed either. So it feels like no matter what maneuver he would do next turn, he would still do a green for the most part. But it's keeping Doug on his toes, not knowing that he has to do a green. So he is deciding the lock. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. Sunfac coming in. Getting, what is that, range 2 or 3?
That's range 2 right now, but no shots. Oh, no, sorry, his arc pointing to the front.
Right. But just knowing what range it is helps you know what maneuvers might come up for the next planning phase. All right. Oh.
That's why I had it off. 2 hits. Reroll for lock. 3 coming in. Vulture takes 2. That is green.
Do we think Finn's in range to maybe clean it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's higher up.
Yeah.
Sunfac.
Oh.
Whiff.
Heroic.
Not today. Kova just barely has range, it looks, maybe, to red. Oh, sorry, to orange.
That'd be interesting to... whole
2 blanks there, no re-rolls. Hopefully not taking any damage, and does it.
Yep.
Here we go. Here's Greer.
Andrew doing a good job of focus firing. I like it.
Got it. You don't want to see this. When you're Andrew, you don't want to see not losing a vulture in this opening volley. Hit crit, adds a strain to get the focus, spends a focus for the hit crit.
And there it is.
Oh, 1 away. Disable power regulator. And that is green
That
removed
was
for the
green.
table.
Yep. That's gonna feel like a weight off your chest, getting one off, but
Oh, yeah.
took a few too many tokens, maybe. So it looks like, Doug, a really good Swarm player, even putting down little markers next to
I've seen him what he does here.
that. That is a very that's a Swarm player you want to play when they're that
Just
organized.
keeps it organized.
Yeah, just really keep everything clean.
Calculate for 2. That's 1 damage onto Finn.
All right.
Orange into Finn. Range 3 obstructed. 1 hit. Got it. I think that seems like enough.
Add a blank.
Was Finn strained on that shot?
That
was from the first one.
Yep.
That was the first one.
So, yeah, interested to see what happens. Poe's got to be a little cautious of Sunfac coming around that corner there.
Yeah, I think that's why one of the, besides of course the -1 agility, one of the reasons you don't reposition with Sunfac there is almost anywhere that Poe goes inside this channel, if he were to go, is bad news for him.
Right.
So that's completely closed off, which means you're funneling Poe this way, which gives you Sunfac the ability to come through here.
Right. Gift chase.
Uh-huh.
But Poe does need to get away from that debris cloud.
Yeah.
Like, if Poe is going to move, he's going to do one action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
or get far enough away from it so that it isn't double stressed. But what we could see is Leia used on Poe to maybe really get in here quick, and that way he gets further away from Sun.
Yeah, another interesting play I've seen is like you end up double stressed, let's say from Sunfac, tossing you on a debris with Poe. You could at least still K-turn him because you can use Leia to make that K-turn white.
Yeah. So, Doug trying to clog up that lane. Really now. Clogging it up.
Taking the space. That's what you
yeah.
got to do.
Yep.
My knees bother me. I'm going to stand for a little bit.
Sure. So, first instance of struts this game.
Roger, roger.
Yep.
So for those of you who don't know how that works, when you open up those struts, you're ignoring that obstacle's effects. You're still allowed to take an action at the beginning of your activation phase. You even lose a stress if you have one. When you maneuver, you only do 2 forwards or spin around.
Yep.
Basically, those are your options. Or stay there, revealing anything that's not
spin around. I'd say rotate.
Rotate.
Yeah. Spin around is kind of K-turn intentional.
True.
So, Dion, do you have enough calculate tokens if you had an 8v8?
I do.
Okay, good. What about, like, if they both had the Fiesta droid?
I don't bring enough for that, but I can hear you. Table can't, though. I should probably remind them that during planning. The world cannot hear them.
All right, fin bump.
All right, Andrew being blocked right there. Finn not able to complete the 1 bank. Kova, what you going to do? Stop. Use Leia to make it a white maneuver.
Oh, look at that arc dodge. That's pretty cool. So Kova's not in anyone's arc?
Nope.
Did the red, so we'll still shoot 3, but helping out Finn out.
Mm-hmm.
Just in range. So I'm curious about Greer.
Now, one of the problems with Kova in her situation is that she had to do this while stressed instead of unstressed, so she has no action.
The coordinate's red, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that a coordinate? Did I just miss that?
Yeah,
Sorry.
she coordinated to Finn, a focus.
Got it.
So, okay. All right. So Greer rotated so that he's
Boosting
trying to
out,
get
use that back arc.
Yep.
A-Wings, so good. They are so good.
Yeah, man. Doug isn't getting a whole lot of shots because even that Finn block got him out of purples and out of reds because he blocked. So, all right, Poe.
Where are you going to go?
What do you got?
One bank. All right, so he's
in tractor range.
Yeah, he's in
this is
tractor range. He's in
dangerous.
trouble.
That makes me nervous. So you just take the focus here? So that way if Sun does tractor you? Or do you tractor?
I mean, he wants to set himself up for a good shot. If you end up getting tractor move left or right, you're going to have a shot on red, which I think that's what he's setting up here. Now, no hard turn there because his arc is pointed to the front. He is going to take the tractor, and that gets him to turn to the right.
You throw him on the debris, right?
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Unless he sees something we don't. Tractoring him onto the debris actually takes him out of more shots. So you might want to move him this way so that purple can get a clip on him.
Yeah, and that's what he's thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a instinct, second nature choice.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to go for the debris.
Yeah.
Double stress is good.
Trying to
Possible triple stress if he has to do a white maneuver.
All right, on a debris. Let's see that crit. All the tokens.
Oh! 1 out of 12.
It's happening.
Sorry, 1 out of 8. That's a 12% chance, and we almost never see those. That is a shield off Poe. Free damage. He's just a T-65 X-Wing, it turns out. Spending the lock. Focus for hit, crit.
Yeah. He's got to burn and turn these vultures.
Spends a calculate. Takes a crit. We'll listen to what it is. Direct hit. That's going to be half points. I was on to red, right?
Yeah.
Sunfac trying to make him pay. You got an extra dice here for range 1, plus being tractored using his ability.
All right.
Takes 2. Shields are down on Poe. There you go, into red from Greer, I believe.
Oh.
Natties, baby. Just roll natties. Here's Kova trying it, not modded.
Oh.
Still gets 2, though.
Oh.
Just short.
I think you take both the crits just to bleed the deck.
Yeah.
All right.
Damage sensor array on the way out. Red is removed. Next resistance ship. This is Finn. Strain focus.
Oh, yeah.
Debating. I think you spend the life on these vultures really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Ends up taking 1 on.
And some of these vultures, yeah. I don't know if purple has anything this shot.
Black checking range 1 on Finn.
Yeah.
He's got it. Finn only using 1 die. Takes 2.
Yep.
Heroic!
Oh, there it is. I was about to say, can't.
Whiff. No double heroic.
All right, so just 1 damage. And Fen only, taking 8 damage.
Was it 1 or 2? Was it 1 hit or 2 hits? I thought
Yes,
it was 2.
It was 2. All right.
Yeah, because Finn has...
Yeah, there's 2 cards
Because
there.
1 hull left. This is range 2 on Poe. Gets it. He's currently tractored.
Yeah.
That's half points on Poe. Orange range 2 on Poe.
Oh.
Takes another 2. Down to 1 hull.
Yeah.
Cannot put the nail in the coffin yet, though.
Mm-hmm. So if Kova dials in a red, it's then white and still stressed.
Right. Assuming Andrew used Leia. Yep.
Right.
Now I want to take this moment to say thank you to everybody who is coming to watch us today. You guys are absolutely amazing. We love streaming, traveling all around the world, bringing you guys X-Wing action. And if you want to be a part of the largest group of supporters we have, you can go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron, get awesome swag, like our general level, who will be getting a 11x14 print of our Soonterfell art. We can show that off a little bit later. There's tons of stuff at many levels. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, goldsquadronpodcast@gmail.com, or just message us through Patreon. 48 and change left here. Doug losing a couple of vultures in the volley, but I think that trade for half of Poe and almost all of Finn,
Yeah, I mean,
pretty
they're both
solid.
at 1, right? I mean, Kova can do some work, but I don't know if it's four vultures and a Sunfac.
Mm-hmm. Good to meet you, man.
So Poe's double stressed, right?
Right. Where do you think he's going?
I would love to think that he could maybe 3-bank bail, and that bail, Leia turns it blue to get rid of one.
All fair. Here you go. Leia. Yeah,
Yeah.
leaning on Leia. That's a good idea.
So what I was just talking about is that, but he's about to block it.
Three bank
Yeah.
blocked.
But because I think Kova's just kind of going up,
Okay.
and I would just maybe 2-bank or 2 forward Greer in a direction. But it's tough because there's a lot of bodies blocking every which way.
Too hard. Heading towards Kova and Greer with the black vulture. 1K on purple. Just getting those arcs pointed in the direction of where the other ships are going to be going. Finn goes first. All right, white 2-bank. Takes a focus. So he said straight.
2 straight. Looks good.
Yep, that'll hop over Kova.
Yeah. Focus, no need to stress, really.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hard one. Might be bumping. Does bump, so no action there for Kova. It was turned white with Leia.
So it looks like shots on gray. Oh.
R2 hits it again. He does have R4, so he's going to only be
this could kill him
double
now.
stressed. Yeah.
It
If he
could
rolls
kill
a
him.
crit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He did it once. He could
True.
do it again. Yeah.
And Sunfac just putting himself in a position here to do the work.
Oh, no. Here it comes. The bullseye.
Bullseye is on. That's going to be 5 dice from Sunfat coming into Poe. Start of engagement, not moving Poe. Andrew asking for the damage update. Always important with these swarms to keep track of where things are before you start shooting. Waiting to see where Poe goes. Has black and purple currently in his sights from the vultures. Seems good. 3 hits. 1 out the box. Try again. Spend to calculate. Takes a single. And that's on
Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black. Black, gray, gray, black.
And that is the general attitude of everybody except. Oh, almost missed out.
Yeah.
All right, Poe.
5 dice. Focus is on.
Sure.
Crack shot is on. Gone. So Poe removed from the table. Doug ahead here. Andrew 40. Doug 88. Range 3 now. This is Greer going into the black vulture. Sorry, it's Kova first.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Oof.
Natties, baby. Seems good. Here's from Greer.
All right, one last vulture.
Black gone. So Andrew keeping pace, not too far behind, having taken out 3 vultures. Purple trying to take out Finn. Finn does have a focus, would be able to basically add an evade no matter what, so this is not going to hit. Ha! He actually has to do the shenanigans. He could do heroic, but that would... Got it. All right. John, I was trying to hold off caffeine until our drive. I'm fading here. Didn't realize how tired I was. Also getting sick again. So right now, Greer most likely ends up. He's in a nice 50-50 position. I always like when you have these choices because basically your opponent has to. You have this opportunity where your opponent can end
There's
up
a window where they make a mistake.
Yeah, correct. The mistake is going in the wrong direction. And little rotating 90 degrees there.
Taking a lock.
Hard turn. Calculate. Oh. So I guess Andrew's dial slipped there. A little upset. He even said it out loud. Said, do a 3K. Flipped it. It was the wrong dial. We are in the top 4.
That's tough.
Yeah, there's no way to know. Right. Whether it's an actual slip or anything. Yeah. It's easiest just to play it as you see it and just assume It's like, let's just play it as clean as possible. I think that's always the best. You know, league night, something different. Top 4 at a grand championship. Yeah.
But if it's something you know about going into a tournament,
right,
don't bring it.
Yeah, very true. Andrew trying to use his fancy.
Yeah, if you got buddies that also play that faction and they're not going to play that faction, don't let that be a reason that your guy's pointing the wrong way. Like.
All right, focusing for 2. For 8-bit deity, we are getting, I believe, I think is it the top 4 players all get invites?
Yeah, they had 4.
Yeah, so all of them got their Worlds invite for 2020. That means that this whole season is just playtime.
Yeah, experiment.
That's right.
Some weird stuff.
1 shield. That's off Kova.
All right,
So Kova is shields down, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And one last attack here. Nothing. $38.50 left in the round. The positioning for Finn is unfortunate. He fits his K-turn here, right?
Yeah.
So he can just get back into the fight. I think the problem is just because the dial is so slow, right? You don't have any repositionings. Is that if Doug starts to drag the fight down here, maybe start chasing Kova, it could take Finn a little while to become relevant again.
Mm-hmm. And Kova, you hate having 2 red turns, red moves on the same turn, but Kova could hard one into this fight. Maybe. Try and clean up 3 more vultures and see how much time is left, if there's any time for Sunfac.
So people are asking about the other table. It's triple Jedi. It's Plo, Mace, Obi-Wan versus Obi, Rick, Plo.
Yeah, I think
So-
it's
Was the right choice Mace or was the right choice Rick? Is essentially what that matchup is.
Yeah.
So 3 forward, tracking down Greer. Greer is a dangerous one. Lincoln to the calculate, making sure to cover the ground. Finn is doing a 3K this time, he says.
That's rough.
And he layered that K-turn, so that's why he has the focus. Greer is going to be bumping here. No actions.
But purple has no shot this turn, which
Only,
is nice.
Only taking a shot from orange.
Right.
And here we go, backing up. Beep, beep, beep. Three banking towards the top of the board. We'll be able to
get Greer off that.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got to think about where he wants to point that. That will matter for the future. It's going to the top, the right side. And he's not going to move Greer.
Okay.
Could have maybe barrel rolled him off purple, but
Maybe. Oh, that looks good.
and focus for 4.
I mean,
Heroic trigger. And took 3. Did not get taken off the board. No one shot.
all right, Greer.
Down to 1.
Time to clean up some orange.
Yeah, you want to make sure you take orange out so orange doesn't take you out. Only 1. Got it.
Oh, it was range 1. Maybe there was a dice not seen. What?
Greer has
Oh, a crack
shot.
Okay, that's right. Ugh.
Kova whiffs. Finn has a chance to maybe put some hurting on. Going range 2 to purple. Has a focus and his ability active. That's going to be 3 hits.
And next turn, he just does like a 1 forward green.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spend calculates so that orange is not removed from the table.
But half points.
Orange, range 1, trying to put the nail in the coffin here for Greer.
Oh!
No, not having those
Living.
calculates hurts. Might get 1 if that's in range.
Oh,
Just out.
Whoa.
Mercy. Range 3 back at Kova from the blue. 1 hit.
3 dice.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Give me a minute here. I need to use the washroom while we hit planning here. I'll be back. John, take the wheel.
All right. Greer living is definitely brings some hope. He's not stressed. He could do something really fast here, like a 4 forward, maybe 5 forward even. Rotate, focus barrel roll. Could be in the works. Try and get past. I think I'm curious to see what blue decides to do, whether he rotates or not. But at the same time, Kova would like to probably get rid of that stress. And Finn's just going to go slow here. Curious about all these barrel rolls. I almost feel like he's getting out of arc a little bit. But maybe he's prepping for that Sun fact to come in and barrel roll Finn where he wants him, or Finn. Yep. So Doug just said, oh, my anti-block, because he was prepping for Sun fact to come in and Finn to do it 1 forward. But that 1 bank now prevents the tractor into those arcs. Greer with getting out of the fight, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, the rotate there, being free, always good.
Right.
Means that the Resistance A-Wing, I think, is probably one of the most flexible chassis. I love it.
Yeah.
Boost for
Distance sake.
Mm-hmm.
Take focus.
1 straight from Kova.
Mm-hmm. These things have target lock? Yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Leia mod, too, because he hasn't spent...
It does. So that's blue out there.
Right, yeah, you
that's
could
blue.
get a soft mod focus target lock.
Did a little running around the hallway, get the blood flowing.
Oh, gotcha. Slaps back and forth, keep
Yep.
you awake. You gotta keep streaming.
Rotating to the left. Just going to attempt the straight boost. Now, this is not a boost action, by the way. This is a... Okay, so it doesn't fit. He still will pass it, still gets his action. Moves the tracker to Finn once we get into the start of engagement. His turret is pointed to the left. Doug doing an amazing job of managing that arc.
Yeah.
Barrel rolling to the outside, trying to basically pre-arc dodge. Range 2 shot. It's going to be 3-1 because he's tractored using Chertek's ability. Or sorry, 2-1. No, it's Sunfac, not Chertek. Yeah, so it is an extra die.
Saying he shouldn't die.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
And Finn.
Strain focus, no mods.
Finn doing Finn things.
And does he have any vulture follow-up shots? If it survives, it's only the blue one. Here's Kova. Only one hit, has a lock.
And
spends it.
No Leia? Oh, I guess no Leia.
That might have been a missed opportunity there from Andrew.
Yeah, because
that
looks pink.
Two hits into Sonny. He's taking half points right there. That's big.
Nice. Oh, man. And Kova could maybe one backwards.
Yeah, brings it so that Andrew's ahead here, 110 to 107.
It did not feel like that 5 minutes ago.
So, well, Sunfac is really expensive.
Yeah.
John had just got a really important message. My family just picked out and picked up our Christmas jammies.
Oh.
Yeah, we do matching Christmas jammies.
Are you going to get into them when we drive home?
I wish.
I mean, you should test drive them, right?
All right, for those of you out there in internet land, I want to say again, thank you guys for watching. If people wouldn't watch X-Wing, there'd be no reason for me to travel around the world. So we got plenty of events coming up. You can type !events to see what we have coming. Hard one over the debris. Roger, though.
Yep.
Peas 1, it is not too early for Christmas logistics. My Christmas tree has been up since the first weekend in November. And that's because our family gets really, really busy during the Christmas season. Being musicians and streaming and all the events coming up, it's like, you know what, let's enjoy it while we can.
People want to be entertained around Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hard one from Finn.
Making it white. So he's still strained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's using the Leia ability. Here we go. We got a little pincer action here.
Oh, baby.
Kova and Finn pointing in towards Sunfac. Greer gets to rotate with his ability even when he's stressed. And go ahead and just read the card verbatim so that you all understand how that works. Just says after you fully execute a maneuver, you may rotate your turret arc. That's it. Not an action. Just rotate it. Just do it. You're fine.
All right, so you're Kova. You're rolling 3. Do you try and go out for Chertek?
Sunfac.
Sunfac.
Yep.
Yeah,
so this is a tractor, self-tractor to arc dodge Finn. Takes the evade as the action.
Okay. Oh, then you just try and get the blue off, I guess.
And his arc is pointed forward, so there is no shot onto Finn. This is Andrew going into the red vulture. One hit on the blue. That's over half points. Extending his lead right now is Andrew.
Yeah. Oh. Just cleaning up these vultures.
That's right.
Yeah,
that takes
that's all you
blue
need to
out of the
do.
game.
Poof. It's a double strain, which means that's 2 turns.
Yes, it does
Yeah,
take 2
that's
turns.
one
They
pair.
clear independently, just
Yeah.
like stress. Hey, John, you want to go take a peek at that other game,
Yeah.
see what the game state is? So John's going to give us some insight into the other top 4 game. It's Nick Tobin versus Clint. I'm forgetting his last name. Sorry, Clint. I know his wife Emily was on the stream earlier. So right now, Andrew ahead 130 to 107. Greer and Finn both at 1 hull. Andrew not quite able to put the nail in the coffin for those 2 ships. I think getting those off on the same turn could be a big momentum shift for Doug. How are things going over there?
Each player has 3 ships.
Okay.
There are 6 ships on the board.
All right, fair. Very little damage exchange between the 2. Does it look like they're just being cagey, like not engaging
it's
yet?
Close. I mean, there's 24 minutes left. Both Republic players. It's going to be a minute. All right, so we got some vulture debris cloud action, which is so cool. Cool function in the game. Going in really fast.
I think right now you're just trying to continue to pursue the vultures, give them issues where you can, and also by moving fast, you're preventing a range 1 shot from Sonny.
Yeah,
If he would have gone 1 forward, that
Right.
could be bad news. Kova continuing to pursue. Throwing out the target lock on Sunfac.
Interesting. Because Leia's still active. Too hard, I imagine. Yep. And he's just... Do you boost in, or do you just keep your distance? Take a focus.
It doesn't hurt to boost. Yeah. You are making it a range 2 shot to get to orange, but right now you're concerned with trying to take Sunfac off the board. Sunfac comes off the board, this is the end of the game. Shake the hands, take a nap. Get ready for the final.
Got something in mind, Dion?
Please, no. I hope they don't use all the 2-hour final. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. First shot, spending the lock here. Spend the force for 2 hits. Got those evades on Sonny. Spend focus for 2, putting pressure on Sunfac. Has that evade, but crack shot is being called. Is the bullseye on? It is. 1 hole left. Purple, range 1 in the Finn. Finn has no shots this turn. Spends both, calculates for 3.
Yeah.
Finn's off the board. All right.
Andrew still holds a lead after that.
Oh, yeah.
Impressed.
Oh, yeah. Finn is cheap, right?
Yeah.
Half is only 15.
Yep.
So he is clawing back. Got another shot here. This is into Kova, 1 crit. And sorry, that's not into Kova. That was into Greer.
Yep. All right, so we're at dials. Back it up. To bank it.
I like it. You get your guns on.
Yeah.
You could use Leia to have that extra dying. I'm in.
All right.
I'm in. 20 minutes and change left here. We've been here at the St. Louis Grand Championship. There was a Day 1A and a Day 1B. We did not stream Day 1A, but we were here all day yesterday. These games would likely go up after we finish uploading our Worlds content. We have a myriad of games. We have so much content. Like, I actually had somebody ask, like, why don't you just dump them all? It's like, well, I could do that, but the reality is that so many games would get just lost in the ether where nobody actually watches them. If you saw...
Yeah, you want to give everyone their moment.
Right, exactly.
Hey.
Give everyone their moment and just give people time to digest the games.
Like HBO doesn't just dump a season on you.
Right.
You know.
Netflix does.
Netflix. You're trying to be the HBO Disney Plus.
That's right. So you'll see those games soon. And if you want to make sure that you catch all the action, all of the recordings that we put out for our premiere level streaming here at Gold Squadron Podcast, make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel. We just hit 9,400 subscribers today.
Wow.
So I'm going for the 10,000. It's pretty amazing.
Covenel, Arc Dodging.
It's funny, some of my students figured out, they're like, Mr. Morales, you have a YouTube channel. I'm like, what are you talking? I don't have a YouTube channel. And I had a kid show Gold Squadron Podcast on their phone to me, and I was like, put your phone away. I'm going to take it away. I don't know what you're talking about.
Arc Dodging the one, maybe? Maybe? Uh-oh.
Whoosh. Sunfac coming around.
Tractoring in towards him.
That's right.
Yep.
Because the arc was forward. He'll be able to turn it here by taking the tractor.
But he would... Oh, yeah, he'd barrel roll backwards and still have room for a hard one next turn.
All right, there's the attempt for the roll. Let's see if it fits. All the way back. That is range fun, baby.
All the way back.
Moving the tractor to Greer. Tractoring him to the right to see if he fits, just in case, so he can eat some debris if he had lived. And that's how Sunfac ends Greer. Heroic for no reason. All right there, Doug Howe pulling ahead. Andrew 132, Doug's 141. This comes down to Covenel. Covenel versus Sunfac and basically one droid. One of the droids is about to probably die right here. Pink only has one hole left. 2 hits. No, never mind. It lives. But here's the thing. Covenel does have some awesome tools with being able to be really unpredictable with her movement. She has the force modifier. If you're Kova, you need to really just be paying attention to where Sunfac is going to be. There's a good chance
just back it up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe is that the answer? It's like, no, don't come close to me, and you just keep firing.
Because you want the red dice.
Yeah,
like they're the extra dice, right? Yeah. Just keep using Leia.
Me. I'll tell you, we've seen some crazy things happen here at Gold Squadron Podcast with all the games we've recorded. So no game is over until you see that handshake. Rotating 90 degrees to face Covenel, setting up the mobile turret. Not actual mobile turret, but, you know, jokingly. Too hard towards Kova.
It'd be curious to go back to, turn 0 and see the rock setup and see which rocks Doug has landed on. Are they the ones he set up or the one Andrew set up?
Yeah, that would be cool.
So if you get to this point in the video, back it up and check.
Let us know. Put it in the comments. Andrew just backing it up.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you kind of had an idea that purple was going to sit on that cloud.
Yeah,
for the
for
most
sure.
part. And maybe it comes off the cloud this next turn.
Now, Sunfac and that vulture there at the top of the board do not need to engage. You just hang out.
Yeah.
Going at orange, only one hit. Calculate.
Yeah.
Purple's out. Here comes orange. 2 hits. Natties, baby. 11-point spread here between the two players. It's been an absolutely awesome back and forth game. Do you think Doug Howe has it in the bag?
No. No.
The score's way too close, right?
Yeah, 20-point. Well, so no, he needs to kill one, right? Because it'd be 141 to 140
Right.
if he half points his orange. But if he kills orange, or the 2 forward, right, to get off.
Well, the vultures are 12.
No, they're 20 points apiece.
They're 20 points. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about the half.
But this one's already. Yeah, like I think it's within reason he could maybe kill both the vultures. I would almost rotate this just to keep it on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's already half. This one, unfortunately, is kind of stuck fighting. So.
I don't want to die, but I'm going to keep going at you.
So I think he tried to barrel roll there to maybe have it be range 1. And maybe he could barrel roll this one to the side and also get it back into network. Yeah. But
just backing it up.
That's
what the transports do. Trading range 2 shots with that orange vulture. The orange vulture is the most healthy.
Right. Really? Fortunately, Sunfac has been out of the fight.
Yep.
But
for now.
For now, exactly. I think there might be a 5 forward incoming.
Andrew whiffs there. Only 1 crit. One hit. Got it. So in this top 4, we have obviously a Separatist here. We have the Resistance and 2 Republic lists at this moment. You're seeing the prevalence of those newer factions. Super, super good. But no, I think very few rebels. I think we had only a couple. We had the numbers yesterday. I don't have that sheet with me at the moment. 2 forward.
The 1 forward back is going to make it range 1. Make it some way for Sunfac to go 5 forward. Other vulture probably going real fast and also make some room for Sunfac. Yep. Pakova still at 5.
Oh yeah, I mean it shouldn't be that hard to hit. Only when you do reds. All right, taking a focus.
Oh, stopping. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking 1 back.
5 straight from Sunfac. debating whether or not the barrel roll by tractoring himself would get the bullseye on, and if he'd be able to get close enough to pass it off. I don't think he could. I think he'd be just a bit outside.
But, man, what an opportunity for Andrew to shoot at Sunfac if it doesn't work.
Right.
Going for it. Be the 25 points Andrew needs.
He's going for it. It's going to be close. He's giving it to purple. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got range 1 bullseye. 5 dice coming in. One more. Wait, shouldn't it be 5?
I'm tired, sorry.
Kova, only one hit there.
Kova doesn't want to hurt anyone.
One evade.
Ouch.
Purple, range 1. Hit crit. Finally takes a shield.
No, it
sorry,
takes a
crit. I think that might be
Damage
range
sense.
1, half points on Kova there.
Yeah.
Andrew Schmidt, 130. Doug Howe, 170 points. That one crit that did go in is damage sensor. Ray, let's go ahead and get that on the overlay.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Oh, wait, never mind. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, don't make mistakes like I do when I'm half asleep here.
I was thinking for a second that both the vultures were full.
Oh
They're
no,
both
no.
20 points apiece.
Yeah.
They could come down to a final salvo.
Yep.
But no. He's got half points on the one. All right, so what reverse maneuver does Kova do?
Well, Sunfax trackers to the top. I think you do this way. That's your best chance to get a shot on.
Is he going to fly past and then get in the way?
Block.
Oh.
Block. We'll see if Andrew saw it.
So no calculates anywhere for vultures.
Mm-mm. Four straight getting out of town.
With 7 minutes left.
One bank.
Oh.
No, he won't be able to get a shot
Oh, yeah.
if he because his tractor's
Yeah.
currently pointing to the top. Just to focus.
Well, but he could still. Oh, it's still range 1. Doesn't matter.
Because as soon as he
Right.
takes the tractor, he has to rotate.
Yeah.
It's range 1. 2 hits. Heroic. And focus is out. You know what? So Andrew is going to probably lose this game at the rate we're at right now, but they're both players are in really good spirits, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
It's fun to hear.
Yeah. You're enthralled. You're not saying anything. You're just listening in. You're just having a good time.
Wow. Yeah.
You get the table. See, you get the table audio that nobody else gets.
Yeah.
We can't risk that, unfortunately. For the children.
For the children. right, 5:35 left.
Talon roll. Double talon roll. They're somehow in a formation.
At the end of the game.
Worked out. Sloop. No shots. Did I miss a card on Kova? What's the base on the transport? It's 5, yeah. So down to 3 hull. There we go. All right, dials are set. 4 straight, chasing down Kova. Kova does not have, the transport does not have any type of sloop, talon roll, or K-turn. So has to do it all on their own the old-fashioned way. Just hard two-in to victory.
Guys are having a good time.
Oh, they're having a great time. 3 bank. I don't think anybody's getting shots here. Is it in range?
That's some.
Looks like it is. They're calling range 3 in arc. Focus for 2. Heroic.
Oh, man. Are they screaming it?
1 more. Down to 2. Andrew's making Doug work for it. No concession. 2 hits coming from Purple. Takes another. Down to 1.
All right, Purple.
Purple
On one
trying
hull.
put the nail in the coffin.
Oh.
Ah. So you got 1 rowdy table and 1 very quiet table.
You know,
The table closest to us, the
I think
Grand Republic on Grand
I think
Republic.
the more ships you have, the less you care about them.
So you become, what's the word? There's a word for that. You become just small-hearted. I don't know. Turning in for Purple.
Uh-oh.
I predict a reverse here. Orange banking in. Reverse, reverse. Sunfact coming in, currently pointed to the bottom of the board. He has the option to take the tractor and rotate. Rotating to the front so that he can get the arc on.
Uh-oh. All right. Hold your breath.
Debating whether to spend the focus or not.
But it won't matter, right? 25 points for Andrew.
Spends the focus.
Yeah.
This matters. They said no. Range 2 on the Purple Vulture. 2 hits. Takes 1 and off the board. Range 2 coming in. Target lock. 1 hit and got it.
All right, they got a minute for 1 more turn.
Well, these guys are playing pretty fast. Could be more than 1 round. Could easily be more than 1 round. 50 seconds left. Can Kova, the space couch, make... Actually, I really think those things look cool. The formal B-wing. Wow, my R's. You know I'm tired because my R's are not R-ing. Former. 2 bank towards Kova. Leia reversing. Whoa, okay. He didn't. You chose violence! I figured they'd appreciate it because they're having fun. Mm-hmm. Round time has been called. Tractor, push forward. He doesn't have a shot. Oh, and calculate.
Oh yeah, you could. Either way.
All right. Congratulations, Doug Howe, getting the W here. That was ridiculous. That was a gem. That was a gem. Ridiculous.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay. How's it going, everybody? I'm Dion Morales. That's John Babcock. We got some giveaways for you, then we're jumping into the final. Let's go ahead and do a couple things. And here we go. So we have an Arch Alliance koozie. Now, if you have not ever participated in our giveaways, super easy. We have, all you got to do is type in the chat. It's very, very easy. I have a list of people who are chatting. It pops up, and boom. So I'll give you guys a minute. So we're going to give that away. We got a couple of cards. We have some Warfaire weekend. Warfaire. Wow. I am. Warfaire weekend swag we have as well. Shout out to everybody here in St. Louis. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Had a good time last night. Too good of a time last night. That's why I'm so tired. But worth it. So let's go ahead and give this away. First person who's getting the Arch Alliance koozie. 3, 2, 1, roll it. There you go. That's your job.
I now know what Ryan Farmer goes through. Franquesi Bynes.
Yeah, it could be Frank Hewson Bins. Frank Hewson Bynes. I don't know. You've been following since 2017. I actually haven't ever seen your name before.
On May 4th.
On May the 4th. That was a good day. Yeah. So that was Worlds. That was Worlds 2017 is what that was. Thank you for your faith. So remember to type !win if you win. And sounds like, man, things got real serious in here. Sounds like the other table is on that last turn. Oh, it's Frankenbeans. Why didn't you spell it that way? Well, congratulations, you got that. Next item we have here, we have another one of those hilarious Harrison Dula cards. It's the voice actress doing a little funny cosplay style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, roll it.
The House of Glass.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy. And we have 2 more of these, right? Yeah. We have a range 1 ruler and a 1 through 4 target lock from Warfaire Weekend. So this is going to be the Warfaire Weekend
swag.
Acrylic set. Yeah, Warfaire Weekend swag. It's the only Warfaire Weekend stuff we have. So thank you to Warfaire Weekend for hooking us up with this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, get it.
Count 0, we.
Yeah, maybe Wisconsin.
Yep.
Maybe. All right, guys. Well, we're going to be back in about, we're going to call it 10. Maybe it might be a little bit longer, like 15. So should be tons of fun. We know that we have some vultures in the chat, and we're going to, in the chat. Oh, my God. We have some vultures in the final, and it's going to be a Separatist versus Grand Republic final. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take these 10 minutes to take a little nap, I think, because I would like my brain to be working. What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
Oh, okay.
What photo?
No comment.
Okay.
All right. Check out Fly Better Podcast.
Oh, God.
On
no.
Facebook.
What did you do? All right. Well, I'll be
No,
back.
live stream your reaction.
Oh, wait, what?
Apple being weird.
There we go.
No one's done it yet. I'm
Yep.
disappointed.
Photoshop request. Oh, buddy. Yep.
All right.
Oh,
Nap time.
good job. Nap time, I guess. We'll be back.